A brief primer on ants. Ants are insects. Insects have three body segments: a head, thorax, and abdomen, three pairs of legs, and two pairs of wings. They are holometabolists, meaning they go through complete metamorphosis. Their metamorphosis leads them through different life stages: egg, larva, pupa, and imago. They belong in the family Hymenoptera, alongside wasps and bees. Hymenopterans have a small waist called a petiole. This gives them the flexibility to sting, but also makes it impossible for them to eat solid food. Ant larvae don't have a petiole, so they can eat solid food and liquefy it for the adults, either through regurgitation or vomiting digestive fluid onto food. So holometabolism allows ants at different life stages to have different abilities because of their different body shapes. Larvae depend on adults to bring them food, and adults depend on larvae to liquefy food for them. This interdependence between ants means that ants live and work together in a colony. They're called eusocial insects. A colony starts with one ant, the queen. She leads her mother's colony and mates with males, called drones. She stores their sperm in an organ called spermatheca. She can then lay eggs the rest of her life without needing to mate again. After mating, the queen will rip off her wings, dig a nest, and lay eggs. Whether she uses sperm to fertilize her ovum affects the sex of her larva. If she uses sperm, the larva will be female. If she doesn't use sperm, then the larva will be male. This sex determination system is called haplodiploidy. Her children will be her new colony. So a colony in reality is a family of ants. Since the queen is the only ant in the colony that can reproduce, her death leads to the disappearance of the colony because the colony population can't be replenished. Male ants, or drones, are very different from females. They have smaller heads and mandibles, or jaws, than female ants. They also have wings and big eyes. They live just long enough to mate. Mating with queens from other colonies is their only job. Aside from the queen and drones, all other ants are worker ants. They do all the work to maintain the colony, such as fight enemies, find food, take care of larvae, expand and clean the nest. Old ants will do the dangerous jobs that are done outside the nest. Young ants work inside the nest, where it's safer. Changing environmental conditions can make worker ants from the same colony look different. This phenomenon is called phenotypic plasticity. The smallest ants are called minors. The large ants are either called majors or soldiers. And in between the minors and majors are the median ants. Ants coordinate their work by communicating with sense, touch, sound, and body language. They communicate to identify themselves, recruit or warn others, ask for food, mark territory, and more. Ants work for the survival of the whole colony, and not for their own personal survival. Individually, they are not strong, but as a group, they are a formidable opponent. This is why colonies are described as superorganisms, because ants act like cells in a body. Living as superorganism has allowed ants to conquer most of the world with 12,000 known species of ants. With that many ant species, not all of them have the lifestyle that I just described. Some ant species have colonies with more than one queen. Other species never dig a nest, etc. This was just a simplified overview of ant life, which I hope was insightful for you.